Yeah.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਕਿਦਾਂ ਜੀ ਵੈਲਕਮ ਬੈਕ ਟੂ ਦ ਸੈਕੰਡ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਆਫ BrownFellas ਪੋਡਕਾਸਟ। ਪਹਿਲੇ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਿਸਪੌਂਸ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਦੂਜਾ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਆ। We got a lot of topics to cover, but first of all let me introduce you to the regular cast. ਮੈਂ ਹੈਗਾ DJ ਢਿੱਲੋਂ, this is Arsh,
Yo, what's going on?
this is Shubeg,
What's good? What's
the
good?
boys of Geet Nation. So ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਦੂਜਾ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਆ। ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਕਲਚਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਮੇਨਲੀ ਟ੍ਰੈਂਡਿੰਗ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਕੀ ਆ?
Way ahead.
Way ahead. Karan Aujla EP Way Ahead just came out. ਕੀ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ?
I'll let you go first, Shubeg.
Fuck this
You always gonna go first, bro.
Bro, it was good. Like I said to you guys already, it was something different. Lyrics were good, honestly. I liked the lyrics. The beats were good, something fresh, something new. Personally, BTFU minu jada vadiya laga. You know, more of an old school vibe, more of a vibe for me. But fir bhi, you know, vadiya saga. And it's hitting the billboard, so speaks for itself. Tanu
Okay.
kida laga?
TJ?
Yeah, so obviously commercially the EP already hit ਹੈ ਹਨਾ।
Yeah.
ਸੋ ਇੰਡੀਆ 'ਚ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ 'ਚ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਔਜਲੇ ਨੇ EP ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸੁਣਾਈ ਸੀਗੀ, 3 ਗਾਣੇ ਸੁਣਾਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਅਤੇ ਇੰਟਰੋ ਵੀ ਸੁਣਾਈ ਸੀਗੀ। ਸੋ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੈਂ ਗਾਣੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਸੁਣੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ They Know, Unreachable ਅਤੇ Game Over। ਸੋ ਇਹ 3 ਗਾਣੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੈਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸੁਣੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਅਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਓਬਵੀਅਸਲੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗੇ, ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ EP ਬੈਂਗਰ ਆ ਹੈ ਨਾ। But obviously Gangsta came out. I never heard Gangsta before. It's a banger with YG. I have a little bit of like, you know, things to say that Aujla should have done better, but I mean I'm not really gonna focus on that. I mean overall the EP was pretty lit. So yeah, shout out to Karan Aujla, YG, shout out to Proof for making all that production, and even JP Sounds.
Gangsta.
Yeah,
my favorite,
who added a
honestly.
great touch to Gangsta. So Arsh, what do you think about that?
Personally, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ album, well, EP you should say, ਕਾਫੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਸੀਗੀ। ਲਾਈਕ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਤੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਵਾ ਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀਆਂ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ ਕਿ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ। ਲਾਈਕ ਫॉर ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਆਈ ਫੀਲ ਲਾਈਕ ਗੈਂਗਸਟਾ JYG ਦਾ ਪਾਰਟ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਲੰਬਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੋਣਾ ਸੀਗਾ।
Yeah.
ਅਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਾਫੀ ਲੋਕ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਗਰੀ ਕਰੂਗੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ।
Yeah.
ਅਤੇ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਛੋਟੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਕੋਈ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀਆਂ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ, ਬਟ ਓਵਰਆਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ EP ਕਾਫੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗੀ।
Yeah, so ਇੱਕ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਲ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਆ, ਕਿਹੜੀ EP ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਸੀਗੀ, ਕਰਨ ਔਜਲਾ Way Ahead ਔਰ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ No Name? ਅਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਦੱਸ ਦਿੰਦਾ, ਦੋਨੇ EP ਘੈਂਟ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ। ਸੋ No Name ਮੈਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਬਾਹਲੀ ਸੁਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਤੋਂ, but now I've heard it a lot, and honestly I think like both EPs are pretty much like at the same like level so far. You know, it might change like coming in a month or something, but right now I would say like ਦੋਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ।
Yeah. Personally, I found No Name to be more of a complete album. ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਗਾਣਾ ਸੀਗਾ, right? Never Fold, you got an old touch of Sidhu with Sunny. Lovesick, kind of like a senti vibe. AR bodied that track. Then you got 0 to 100 drill beat, you know, it was good. It was okay, not my favorite. Then you had Bloodlust, which was like a folk type song. And then at the end you had Everybody Hurts, which is, you know, I think my favorite at least from the EP. So to me, bro, I feel like that was more of a complete album, complete EP, just because it had like a more variety. But Way Ahead, you know, it's something different. He focused it on like more of a hip hop scene to it. ਤੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਵਧੀਆ bro, ਦੋਨੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਆ.
Yeah, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੋਨੇ EP ਚੋਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਗਾਣੇ ਪਸੰਦ ਆਏ.
Yeah.
Like at least 3-4 songs. That's a big thing from like EP.
Bro, it's good for Punjabi music overall, you know. It's no competition. It's just ਇਕੱਠੇ ਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਆ.
Exactly, yeah.
ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਦੋਨੇ EP ਆਪਣੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ 'ਚ ਵਧੀਆ ਵਾ.
Yeah.
ਤੇ I do have to agree with you in the sense where Sidhu's EP was more complete in a sense where it had more variety of music, like sad song, folk song, hip hop.
Yeah.
So I feel like his EP, yes, was more complete. Right now, for me, मैं ज़्यादा Aujla the album nu सुनता because that's the type of music that I like.
I mean, both have their own touch, you know. Way Ahead was more focused.
Yeah, well, honestly, like I would say that Aujla ਨੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ BTFU ਚ ਆਪਣਾ
That's true.
ਦਿਖਾਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ old school type of vibe.
That's true.
So ਉਹਨੂੰ EP ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ different ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸੀ, right?
Yeah.
So I think he brought that.
That's a good point.
Honestly, it's very hard to compare both EPs. I know a lot of people want to compare, but I think everybody should listen to both EPs. ਦੋਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਆ, ਦੋਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਟਾਈਮ ਦਿਓ ਹਨਾ, ਦੋਨੇ ਗਰੋ ਕਰੂਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਉੱਤੇ. ਦੋਨੇ ਚਾਰਟਸ ਆ ਹਨਾ, ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਲਈ ਕਿ ਦੋਨੇ ਐਲਬਮਾਂ ਚਾਰਟਸ ਆ, ਦੋਨੇ EPs ਹਨਾ. Like you're competing with Jack Harlow, you're competing with fucking Future,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bad
yeah.
Bunny. Like all these albums are in the top albums right now. And to have your name there, like this, it's a big thing for our industry. Ladan di koi lord nahi. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
100%.
Okay, so
Way Ahead tour shuru hone laga hafte do hafte ach. I mean, it's pretty big. I mean, yo, our Punjabis, bro, fuck, they're taking over live
take over.
events, bro.
Legit.
Live events from AP to Aujla to Sidhu, bro.
Yeah.
Babbu Maan, bro, sold out the fucking Coliseum in Vancouver.
Is it a surprise though? You guys even surprised?
to be honest, I was actually quite surprised.
Yeah.
Surprise?
Like, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ like it's Babbu Maan, right?
Yeah.
Like ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ artist, ਪਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਾ ਕਿ he could like in this generation ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਲੋਕ ਇੰਨੇ different ਗਾਣੇ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਆ ਹੁਣ. I didn't think that Babbu Maan would still sell out the Pacific Coliseum.
What's the capacity on that?
What, 17,000?
17, 18 or something?
Bro.
That's insane, bro.
That's
Like,
insane amount.
काफी
That's
ਵੱਡਾ ਆ
huge.
ਯਾਰ.
That's
Honestly, I'm not surprised. I'm gonna be honest with you. Babbu Maan is an OG artist,
huge. Legend.
but ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ Babbu Maan ਦੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਵੱਡੀ fan following ਆ.
Would you say it's bigger than Sidhu's fan following?
100%.
Yeah, right?
100%.
Or maybe the same.
I think it's the same.
I feel like his fans have been there longer, pretty much.
Yeah, that's true.
Going back to my point, I'm not surprised ਕਿਉਂਕਿ Babbu Maan ਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ fan following ਆ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ craze fan following ਆ. ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲੇ ਦੀ ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ, Babbu Maan ਨੂੰ ਕਾਫੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੋਂ ਲੋਕੀ ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰਦੇ ਆਏ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਦਾ ਕੱਲਾ ਲੈਜੈਂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਬਟ ਆਈਕਨ ਆ. So,
yeah, that's true.
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਇੰਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਵੱਜਦੇ ਆ. ਤੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਰਨ ਔਜਲਾ ਵੀ ਪਹੁੰਚਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ Babbu Maan ਦੇ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਤੇ Coliseum ਚ.
There's some wild shit at that concert, bro.
Bro, that
videos.
concert was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we saw a lot of crazy videos.
I feel like a lot of people got arrested in that.
Yeah, a lot of people got pulled out. A lot of people got wasted. Like it was
Typical Babbu Maan concert.
typical Babbu Maan concert. Babbu Maan ਦਾ ਹੁਣ concert ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਆਉਣ ਲੱਗਾ ਆ ਆਪਣੇ Montreal ਚ. So shout out AAA Productions. They're gonna be hosting it this month in May.
Shout out. Tu jana?
Bro, it's gonna be big, bro.
I think we should go.
We should go. We should
down.
see what the craze is about, bro. ਕਦੀ ਬੱਬੂ
down.
ਮਾਨ ਦੇ concert ਗਏ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਾਂ
Yeah.
ਹਨਾ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ
ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ bro. AAA Productions ਟਿਕਟਾਂ ਰੈਡੀ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ bro.
hook it up.
Talking about big artists though, ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਵੱਡੀ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਆਈ ਆ ਕਿ AP ਢਿੱਲੋਂ ਦੀ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟਰੀ ਆਉਣ ਲੱਗੀ ਆ Amazon Prime.
Fire.
Do you guys think it's actually like a headline news? Like ਆਪਣੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ South Asian ਬਣਾਉਂਦਾ artist it's the first time that it happens ਕਿ ਆਪਣਾ ਕੋਈ ਬੰਦਾ Amazon Prime 'ਚ documentary Indian artist ਦੀ ਜਾਣ ਦਈ ਆ.
I think ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਆ.
Yeah, bro.
ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਆ. ਲਾਈਕ ਲੋਕੀ ਜੋ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਹਿਣ AP ਢਿੱਲੋਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਬਰਾਊਨ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਨਵੇਂ ਆ ਛੇਤੀ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਮਿਲੀ ਮੈਂ ਸਮਝਦਾ ਪਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਇੰਨੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਲਿਆਉਣ ਦਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੁਛ ਅਲੱਗ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਅਲੱਗ ਕੀਤਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਲਦੀ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਮਿਲੀ ਇਕੱਲੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਲੋਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ my bad
ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਖੰਘ ਲਾ ਦੇ
ਕੱਲੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਲੋਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਨੂੰ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਆ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਸੰਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ AP ਢਿੱਲੋਂ ਦੀ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਇੱਕਦਮ ਬਹੁਤ ਤੇਜ਼ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਸੋ ਆਈ ਗੈਸ ਕਿ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟਰੀ ਬਣਨ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਸੀਗੀ because if it was like I get like a documentary that takes like 6-7 years to make.
Yeah.
But also, how come this guy started in 2019? It's 2022, bro. I mean, not even 2019. It was like end of 2019.
Well, he's been hustling for a while.
He's been hustling, bro.
ਇਹ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਣੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਛੇਤੀ ਚੜਾਈ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਬੰਦੇ ਦੀ.
Yeah, exactly.
ਪਰ ਇਹਦੀਆਂ ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਫੁਟੇਜਾਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ online where he's nothing.
Yeah.
He's literally just trying to make music.
Yeah.
ਤੇ ਇਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ people are taking it with a grain of salt.
ਵੀ ਰਾਤੋਂ ਰਾਤ ਚੜ ਗਿਆ.
ਜਾਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਲੋਕ ਕਾਫੀ ਲੋਕ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਰਾਤੋਂ ਰਾਤ ਬੰਦਾ ਚੜ ਗਿਆ ਵਾ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਵਾਂ ਕਿ ਸੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਗੀ. nobody can ਰਾਤੋਂ ਰਾਤ be a superstar. ਮਿਹਨਤ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ.
You just don't see it. It's like iceberg.
ਉਹ ਦੱਸਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ. ਇਹ AP ਢਿੱਲੋਂ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਲਾਈਕ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਗਿੱਲ ਵੀ ਸੇਮ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਆ. ਦੋਨੇ ਹੀ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਰਹੇ ਆ. ਦੋਨੇ ਹੀ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਫੁਟੇਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਦੋਨੇ ਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ. ਤੇ ਆਈ ਫੀਲ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਈ ਲੋਕ ਨੈਗਲੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਫੁਟੇਜਾਂ ਨੂੰ. ਪਰ ਇੰਨੀ ਰਾਤੋਂ ਰਾਤ ਚੜਾਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਈ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ. ਮਿਹਨਤ ਨਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ. ਤੇ that's why he earned that documentary in my opinion.
Bro, 100% he earns it. ਪਰ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਗੱਲ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਜੇ AP ਢਿੱਲੋਂ ਦੀ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟਰੀ ਉਹ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਲੱਗੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਇਕੱਠਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਗਿੱਲ ਐਂਡ ਸ਼ਿੰਦਾ ਕਾਲੋਂ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਬਣਾਉਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ.
That's a big controversy.
ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਆ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਬਣਿਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਉਹ ਚੜੂਗੇ.
Well, I mean I'm just gonna say that it's being marketed as AP Dhillon. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਗਿੱਲ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਿੰਦਾ ਦੀ involvement.
Yeah, but why aren't they getting credit for it? Why is only AP Dhillon's name?
I 100% agree with you big on this. ਕਿ ਦੋਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਚੜਾਈ ਨਾਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ.
Yeah, bro.
So why is only AP on the face of the documentary?
No hate against AP. AP's
like,
sick.
Yeah, he's amazing. Heavy ਢਿੱਲੋਂ ਆ. Like it's not even that.
Yeah, but
there's no problem on that.
I would say bro ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੂੰਗਾ ਕਿ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਮੇਨ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਸਾਈਡ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਪਿਛਲਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ. ਸੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਗਿੱਲ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਿੰਦਾ ਕਾਲੋਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਕਿ AP ਢਿੱਲੋਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ credit ਮਿਲਦਾ.
It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about everyone getting their fair share.
But I mean it's just because I personally think ਕਿ ਜੇ Amazon ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਵੱਡਾ announcement ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਵੇ for them to say AP ਢਿੱਲੋਂ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਗਿੱਲ ਸ਼ਿੰਦਾ ਕਾਲੋਂ like it's very confusing. They have to put it like a focus, you know what I mean? Like it's a statement. Like we have no details about the documentary.
No, I
Yeah,
get
but
that. I
it's-
get what you're trying to say. We AP Dhillon is the face. We ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਜਾਓ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਬੰਦੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਉੱਥੇ AP Dhillon ਦਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੱਜਦਾ. But I still feel like Gurinder Gill and especially Shinda Kalon ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹਦਾ ਨਾਂ ਅਜੇ ਇतना ਆਉਂਦਾ ਨਹੀਂਗਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ Gurinder Gill ਦਾ ਜਾਂ AP Dhillon ਦਾ ਆਉਂਦਾ. So, but I get your point too. AP Dhillon is like the face of the Brown Monday.
But still, like, I feel like ਜੇ ਹੁਣ ਤੂੰ IG ਚ follower compare ਕਰਦਾ, there's such a big gap. Like, there's such a big gap between Gurinder Gill and AP.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what sucks, right? Because they both came out together. So why don't they have the same popularity?
Like,
they both bring a different taste in their own music. ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗਾਣੇ 'ਚ AP ਵਧੀਆ ਵਾ ਉਹ ਦੂਜੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਹੋਰ ਕੋਈ 'ਚ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਗਿੱਲ ਨੇ ਔਨ ਟਾਪ ਹੋਣਾ. ਸੋ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਰਸਨਲੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਦੋਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੇਮ ਕ੍ਰੈਡਿਟ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ. It should be Gurinder Gill and AP Dhillon documentary on Amazon Prime, because I'll always believe that there's not one without the other. AP ਨੇ ਕੱਲੇ ਨੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਪਹੁੰਚਿਆ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਜੇ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਗਿੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਤੇ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਗਿੱਲ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦਾ ਸੀ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਹੈਗਾ ਜੇ AP Dhillon ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਤੇ ਦੋਨੇ ਨਾਲ ਉੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਸਕਦੇ ਸੀ ਜੇ ਸ਼ਿੰਦਾ ਕਲੋਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾਲ ਹੁੰਦਾ.
I completely agree with what you're saying, but ਕਦੀ ਨਾ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਇੱਕ ਨਾਮ ਉਹਦੇ ਆਉਂਦਾ. So ਉਹਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ it's kind of like Sidhu Moosewala, Big Bird, Sonny Malton, the original Brown Boys. So like Sidhu ਦਾ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਨਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, Big Bird ਤੇ Sonny Malton ਦਾ ਕੋਈ mention ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਘੱਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ, ਹਨਾ. But it's just because I find you're right, Gurinder Gill ਤੇ ਸ਼ਿੰਦਾ ਕਲੋਂ ਨੂੰ recognition ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ. ਪਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ਿੰਦਾ ਕਲੋਂ ਤੇ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਗਿੱਲ ਐਕਸੈਪਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਹੋਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਮੇਨ ਬੰਦਾ AP ਆ, ਹਨਾ. ਸੋ they like we make a big deal about it, but I find that they've already made a conclusion about it. They've already like sat down and been like, okay, ਇਹ ਆਪਣਾ ਮੇਨ ਬੰਦਾ ਆ, ਇਹਦਾ ਮੇਨ ਨਾਂ ਆ, ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਚੱਲਣਾ ਆ. That's it.
But why do you think that's the case? Why do you think we AP ਦਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਨਾਂ ਆ?
I always find that AP was like the main lead.
AP was the main lead. I ain't gonna argue with that. Even Fake, like Pilla Gana ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਇਆ, Fake, Top Boy, Farhad was what, Gurinder Gill, right, mostly?
ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਉਹ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੋਵੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ AP ਦਾ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਨਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆਇਆ ਹਰ ਗਾਣੇ 'ਚ.
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਹੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ, ਫੇਰ ਹੀ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਣਾ.
Anyways, talking about recognition.
ਇੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੇ.
Let's move on. Talking about recognition, do you guys think Wazir gets enough recognition?
In the hood?
Bro, Notorious, 10 million streams, fam.
I still feel like he doesn't get the recognition that
underrated.
he deserves.
He's underrated, bro. Notorious. Okay, let me ask you guys this. What was your first impressions of Notorious before it went big?
It grew on me. But I mean, when the song was big, that's when I actually listened to it. Maybe I listened to it before and it grew on me, but when the song became big, that's when I actually noticed it.
Me on my side, I remember the first time I actually listened to it was DJ that showed me, and I told him the song was shit. I do remember that day. I do remember he told me that this is Wazir, a new artist that came out with a new song, and I actually didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And then it turned out that he put it several times, and then I listened to it in my car, and it turns out that it grew on me. It's like this thing where you listen to it multiple times, ਤੇ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਜਦੋਂ 10 ਵਾਰੀ ਸੁਣ ਲਈਦਾ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ oh shit ਵਧੀਆ ਗਾਣਾ ਆ.
Yeah. No,
yeah,
he's
but
been killing it.
Dude, don't you think it was a different touch to the Punjabi industry?
Yeah, bro. Heavy hip hop, heavy West Coast hip hop beat. Even Janaza, Wazir in the Hood, bangers, bro. Huh?
Cycling ਚੱਕੀਆਂ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਨੇ.
Maja side, fam.
Duaba side.
What are you talking about, Duaba side, bro?
That side's completely lost, bro.
You get out of here,
You got 0 songs.
I mean, we might be half Duaba, but we represent Maja, bro.
That's all good, bro. There's only, like I said before, only one Punjab, bro. ਸਾਂਝਾ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ.
Yeah, that's true. And talking about someone that's making her image a little bit better, Jazz Dhami.
Shout out.
Oh,
Jazz Dhami's looking to perform for the Queen.
Shout out Jazz Dhami, bro.
Shit,
Doing
bro.
big things.
You guys think it's actually like big for our culture?
Huge.
huge, fam.
Huge. You're performing for the royal family of England, possibly the biggest family in the world, you know, biggest royal family in the world. So, and there's a Punjabi Jazz Dhami performing. Jazz Dhami he's been coming out with sick tracks, you know, he's been sticking to himself. But yeah, bro, it's huge for the
But
culture.
and on top, nobody's done it before.
Nobody's done it before, bro.
It's the first of its kind. ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣੇ AP ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸੀਗੇ documentary. You know, the fact that Punjabis like are getting international collaborations. Karan Aujla, YG,
Tory Lanez.
Diljit, Tory Lanez. We got Badshah and J Balvin. Bro, come on. And then we have AP Dhillon, Amazon Prime documentary. We have Babbu Maan selling out the Coliseum
Crazy,
in
bro.
Vancouver.
It's next level.
And then we have fucking this. Like, how big is this, bro? Like, it's fucking crazy.
I feel like our culture is going crazy.
Bear
like,
culture.
Punjabis are taking over, fam.
100%. No
It's
doubt.
Crazy, bro. ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਆ honestly. ਜਿੱਦਾਂ like ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆਏ ਆ ਕਿ ਆ ਵਧੀਆ ਉਹ ਵਧੀਆ, ਪਰ at the end of the day ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਸਾਡੀ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਸਾਡੇ ਕਲਚਰ ਨੂੰ ਪੁਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਆ.
Yeah.
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਾਣ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਪ੍ਰਾਊਡ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਹਨਾ.
Bro.
And like honestly, like what do you want to say? Like I mean we can always say that ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਦਾ, but at the end of the day you gotta understand the big picture.
100%.
Big picture is like ਸਾਡਾ ਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ, ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ
ਸਹੀ ਗੱਲ
ਸਾਹਮਣੇ.
ਆ.
You have Jazz Dhami in front of the Queen, bro. Like, come on, fam. Like, nobody's done that shit before. That's
Bro,
crazy.
the Queen, bro. The Queens.
The Queen of England, bro.
Of England. It's next level.
That's next level. That's next level.
So the next segment on our podcast will be the Q&A segment. Question ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ask ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ IG ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ, ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ basically ਕਈ ਕੁਐਸਚਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਕ ਕੇ ਇਹ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ podcast episode ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਉਹਨੇ ਕਰ ਸਕੂਗੇ every single podcast. So let's say maybe 5 or 6. You don't know how much we can do, but we'll try to compact in as many as we can. So falling into the first question that I have for you guys, let me ask you, do you see the UK Punjabi scene making a comeback? From J Singh ____.
Yes.
Do you want me to go first or?
Yeah, go first.
Okay, so UK Punjabi scene ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ will make a comeback. ਹੁਣ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਆ, ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਗਲੋਬਲਾਈਜ਼ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਆ. ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ UK ਮੇਨ ਅਟਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਸੀਗਾ, ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ, ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਕਦੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ. ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਹੁਣ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਵਰਲਡ ਵਾਈਡ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੰਮ. ਤੇ UK ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਨਾਂ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੁਣ ਸ਼ਾਈਨ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ. ਤੇ ਓਨੈਸਟਲੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਟੱਚ ਸੀਗਾ UK ਭੰਗੜੇ ਦਾ ਜਾਂ UK ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਵਾਂ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਜਨਰਾ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਆ, ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਲਾਈਕ ਆਈ ਰੀਅਲੀ ਫੀਲ ਦੈਟ ਇਜ਼ ਸਮਥਿੰਗ ਫਰੈਸ਼ and it's something that's been needed in our industry. So I really see it coming back or coming in as a new form. And I think people are going to start enjoying it over time, you know.
Yeah. Raf Sapira, shout out, holding it down for UK, and Teji Pannu alongside you already know Manny Sandhu.
Facts.
Manny Sandhu been killing it. Teji Pannu, bro, name me one bad song by Teji Pannu.
They're all bangers.
All
Every
bangers.
single song is a fucking banger.
All bangers. And Raf Sapira been holding it down, folk, hip hop type. So UK scene, bro, making a comeback already.
Yeah, I feel like I totally agree on that. Feel like Jada, Raf Sapira, Teji Pannu, Manny Sandhu, they're holding it down for them right now. Hopefully in the near future, ਹੋਰ ਕੋਈ artist ਆਊਗਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ could live up to par with those guys. But so far, I'm quite satisfied ਕਿ basically ਜਿਹੜਾ UK scene ਆ ਉਹ revive ਹੋਣ ਦਿਆ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ. ਤੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਗੱਲ ਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਾਫੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੇ I feel like there's a revive going on and these guys are actually killing it.
Yeah.
So let's go into the next question here. Let me ask you, what collabs would you like to see in the near future? Also by Jay Singh __.
Same guy.
Same
Oh
guy.
shit, this guy's been asking deep questions. I think I know your answer.
Everyone
You
knows
ready?
the answer, bro.
Alright,
Just do
Karan Aujla X.
Sidhu Moosewala.
Let's get it. Karan Aujla Sidhu
I'll be
Moosewala
the
collab.
Biggest collab in
It'll
a
be a
long time.
It'll be a shutdown.
Shut down.
Yo, these guys should basically shut up and just start making music together.
Yeah, put the egos aside, put
Like-
the beef aside, if there is any, and just.
But ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਦੋਨੇ like there are kind of idols that could bring the community together.
yeah.
ਕਿਉਂਕਿ
Yeah.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੱਕਦਮ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਦੀ ਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਹਾਫ ਸੈਪਰੇਟ ਹੋਈ ਆ
Yeah.
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਔਜਲਾ ਦੇ ਫੈਨ ਆ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਸੰਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਦੇ ਫੈਨ ਆ ਉਹ ਔਜਲਾ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਸੰਦ ਕਰਦੇ
Mostly.
yeah mostly a lot of people are
A lot of people like us listen to both.
yeah like they don't care but ਉਹ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਲੋਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੇਸਿਕਲੀ ਇੱਕ ਜਾਣੇ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਦੂਜੇ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਲਾਈਕ ਇਹ ਗਾਇਕ ਮਾੜਾ ਆ
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
That's it.
so I feel like ਜੇ ਦੋਨੇ collab ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ it would bring the community together it would make the community stronger better ਤੇ on the long run ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਵਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਡਾ culture better represent ਹੋਗਾ there's no hatred in our
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ।
culture
Yeah, but honestly, to be honest with you guys, these guys hate the shit out of each other. To be honest,
yeah
they really don't like each other. They're really against each other. But I really hope that one day this changes and we get some good music in a collaboration form before it's too late.
Hopefully.
okay so
Agla sawal.
Come on, fam.
you guys think that AP and Gurinder have taken over Sidhu and Aujla?
And Diljit.
Yeah, and
What about Diljit?
well, all three of them. You guys actually think that AP and Gurinder and Shanda, obviously.
I find ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਾਂ currently yes currently ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਚਾਰਟਸ 'ਚ ਆ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਚਾਰਟਸ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਟੌਪ ਤੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਇਨ ਡਿਮਾਂਡ 'ਚ ਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਫਰੈਸ਼ ਆ ਯੂ ਨੋ ਵਾਟ ਆਈ ਮੀਨ ਲਾਈਕ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਫਰੈਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਨਾ ਇਟਸ just different. You can't explain it.
Yeah.
Especially compared to people that have been in the industry for longer. Especially like if you're comparing to Diljit, you know what I mean? So, yes. But over time, I don't think they've passed them. I don't know about Sidhu and Aujla because Sidhu te Aujla done thoda ja same time hi rahe a industry ch.
Yeah.
ਰਾਈਟ ਇੰਨਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਇੰਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਾ ਉਹ ਕਾਫੀ ਯੰਗ ਆ ਹੱਲੇ ਵੀ
Yeah.
ਦਲਜੀਤ ਦੀ ਤਾਂ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਦਲਜੀਤ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਹੱਲੇ ਕਈ ਜਾਣੇ ਗੋਟ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਹਨਾ
He is a goat.
ਸੋ ਆਈ ਫਾਈਂਡ ਦੈਟਸ ਮਾਈ ਓਪੀਨੀਅਨ ਆਈ ਫਾਈਂਡ ਦੈਟ ਹੱਲੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਰ obviously their tracks are bumping right now but it might you know Diljit he's not done he has an EP coming out he's doing a world tour he's not done he's 15 years plus in the business you know
Yeah.
What do you think, Shubaik?
I agree. AP Dhillon Gurinder Gill Shinda Kalon like literally took over, especially after Brown Monday popped. I think that's what really changed the game for them. Diljit is the GOAT for me, so I might be a little biased for Diljit, but you know Diljit's been doing crazy stuff. And Sidhu Moosewala are also huge. To be honest, it's hard to say, but they're all at the top. They're literally all at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I have to decide on this argument, I feel like JAP ਤੇ ਗੁਰਿੰਦਰ ਨੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਰੀਚ ਕਰਨਾ ਸੀਗਾ it would be Sidhu and Aujla. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ Diljit is too far ahead in the industry that anybody could touch him.
Good point.
I have to agree with Shubaid that Diljit for me as well has to be a GOAT of the entire industry. And it doesn't mean that someone is popping off that it means that he's better than Diljit. Diljit always icon ਰਹੂਗਾ ਆਪਣੀ industry ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ always will be unreachable because of what he's done. And I feel like it's not somebody that does the same type of music that's going to be able to outshine him. Diljit ne sara kuch kita. Jo bhi tu na lena type of music unne kita wa. AP te Gurinder Gill, they have the same style of music.
But they're the pioneers of in the music.
They are the pioneers of hip hop Indian music.
In Punjabi music.
Yeah,
they brought that sound, you know.
At the end of the day, their music is the same. I feel like har ek gana just same shit.
I don't think so. I don't think we should go that far. To be honest, like I'm gonna cut you off there is because AP and Gurinder Gill, Shinda Kalon, they're creating history. They're changing the industry. People are trying to copy them right now. That's how crazy it's become. I think the question is going as far as did they pass all these people that have been like considered the top? And I think everybody's opinion is different, but I don't think you should undermine like what AP Gurinder has done. They created crazy
they took over,
history,
bro.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that
like it doesn't sound the same, to be honest. Like I mean, they did music with Intense, with Money Music. They did their own beats. Like I mean, obviously they sampled some shit, but like they added some creativity. People are trying to copy their shit now.
It comes down to preference.
Exactly.
Too, you know.
And then again, when you're talking about sampling, it sucks to say, but pretty much 80% of their music is sampled. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Come on, bro. Like, come on.
No, it is. It is.
Not 80%? Bro, what are you talking about?
Half of their entire music was taken off Spotify.
Come on. What are you talking about? Like, how is Hidden Gems even fucking sampled?
Well, Hidden Gems wasn't out.
Hidden Gems was a
hidden gems, gem. Fucking insane.
Was a hidden gem.
No, but I'm telling you, like, yeah, they sampled a lot of shit from the start, but now, like, come on, they're so big that, I mean, that's just what I think.
Bro, it comes down to when's their next track coming out.
It's been a minute.
I think that AP and Gurinder are so like fucking ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ so like ਸਮਝਦੇ ਆ not ਕਿ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਆ, but they are very like a big attraction. They don't have to bring out that much content anymore. I
like how they're very like head down, just work, you know?
Yeah. There's no controversy, no beefs,
no
nothing.
Beef, no nothing.
Okay, so I've got one last question for you guys. What do you think is the album of the year of 2021? This question comes by Devansh_987. So I'll let
2021 last year?
Yeah, last year.
Shabay, go ahead.
Yo, I gotta think about it, but
okay, if you gotta think about it, I'm gonna go first.
Go.
Mere Samla Moonchild era. I think Diljit really killed it. 2021, he owned it. I mean, there's been a lot of albums in 2021. 2022 ਚ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ EP ਆ ਰਹੇ ਆ. I don't know why. It's because they're trying to release albums, but they realize that maybe it's not worth it to release that many tracks.
Yeah.
They're calling it EPs now.
Well, instead of releasing one album, you could release like 2 EPs, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. So, I mean, it depends from artist to artist, but ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ Moonchild era ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਐਲਬਮ ਸੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਓਪੀਨੀਅਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਸੀਗਾ. ਇੰਟੈਂਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਨਵਾਂ ਸਾਊਂਡ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਇਆ ਦਲਜੀਤ. ਰਾਜ ਰਣਜੋੜ ਦੇ ਅਰਜਨ ਢਿੱਲੋਂ ਦੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਲਿਰਿਕਸ ਸੀਗੇ. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਐਲਬਮ ਆ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਲਾਈਕ ਚਾਰਟਸ ਸੀਗੀ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਦੇਖੀ. ਅਤੇ ਆਈ ਮੀਨ ਹੱਲੇ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹ ਹੱਲੇ ਵੀ ਵੱਜਦੇ ਆ.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with him on that. I think the best album of 2021
Moonchild
has to be Moonchild era. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਵੀ album ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗੀ. ਸਾਰਾ ਸਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਘਸਾਈ album. ਤੇ I feel like I couldn't have gotten from anything else. What do you think, Shubeg?
Your Moonchild was a banger. It really grew on me heavy. I feel like that's one of the albums that like really grew on people. But bro, as someone who just grew up with a heavy UK influence, you know, RDB, Balisagu, True School, I'll just give it to BTFU. Okay, bro, bahut hi vadda risk sega for Karan Aujla to go with True School to, you know, release these type of tracks. And I think it was mostly for the 80s, 90s kids anyways. ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਂ I guess for me it would be BTFU. Even though listen, I ain't gonna comment on the name of the album, but it was the album of the year to me.
Okay. And okay, that sounds good. That sounds pretty fair.
Wait. I got one last question. I don't remember who asked this question, but somebody asked, what is our top up and coming artist? So what
Up and coming meaning
up and coming ਜਿਹੜੇ like ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਬੜੀ ਚੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਹੋਊਗੀ?
I have to go with
Name two.
okay, so first I have to go with Shub. And my second choice would have to be Navan Sandhu. Feel like
Okay.
Navan has been bringing I'm not saying a different twist of music, but he brings a nice vibe. I feel like he's been hitting consistency with his tracks. ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਹਦੇ tracks ਕਾਫੀ ਪਸੰਦ ਆਉਂਦੇ, like the one he just released with Gurlez Akhtar, Jealousy, in his new album. I don't know if it was an album or an EP, but ਉਹ ਗਾਣਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਾ. ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ at least ਕਾਫੀ ਗਾਣੇ back to back ਉਹਦੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਣ ਦੇ ਆ. So he's on the right track of being one of those big dogs at some point. Shobadi ਤਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੂਰੀ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ. Like he's had what 3-4 songs, they've all been bangers.
yeah.
ਤੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਕਿ ਇੰਨੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਗਾਣੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਵੀ ਕੱਢ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ. ਤੇ No Love ਵੀ ਆਇਆ, No Love ਵੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਾ. ਤੇ I feel like ਉਹ ਦੋਨੇ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ like ਕਾਫੀ ਚੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ. ਤੇਜੀ ਵੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਵਾ. Like if I had a third choice, I would go with Teji Pannu. But for now, I think I have to stick with these two. What about you, Shubek?
I'll agree with you. Deji Pannu, like we said before, not even one bad song so far. Like according to me, you know. Shub killing it. So those two guys for sure, and I'm gonna add one more. Harjot. He just came out with an album 22. I thought it was a banger album, underrated. Album ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ album ਸੀ ਜਾਂ EP ਸੀ, but ਜੋ ਵੀ ਆ ਵਧੀਆ ਸੀ. ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਆਹੀ ਚੋਇਸ ਆ. ਬਾਕੀ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੈਗੇ bro, ਸਾਰੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, but ਤੂੰ ਦੱਸ.
ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਨਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਦੱਸ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਆ. ਸੋ ਨਵਾਨ ਸੰਧੂ, ਸ਼ੁਭ, ਤੇਜੀ ਪੰਨੂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਆ. ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੁਭ ਤੇ ਤੇਜੀ ਪੰਨੂ ਅੱਗੇ ਆ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਆ. They're already having hits.
But
They
then who would
already
you
have
consider upcoming?
the person that I consider like coming up. I honestly would consider Palawan. Palawan's
already there, bro.
He's not. He's not there fully.
I wouldn't say he's there.
Like
It's not
Teji
there, but
Pannu and
how are you gonna
Shub.
say Teji Pannu came out after Palawan? Teji, like, bro,
Yeah, but
Palawan is amazing.
Teji Pannu has schedule that became like a global
After
hit.
Palawan came out with songs.
No, but Palawan's biggest.
So wait, are
hit-
we talking about upcoming artists like Jolo Marji shuru kita unna ne?
Mainstream. Like Palawan
No.
is still not mainstream.
No,
No, Palawan's
yeah.
not mainstream yet, but he should be.
But
I
that's
find
that's what we're talking about.
I
Okay,
find
okay.
Teji Pannu is already mainstream. I find
Oh,
a
I see
lot of
what you
people are already
mean.
listening to him.
So underground artists, basically, that are
Yeah.
underrated, you mean?
Underrated.
Oh, okay. That
Mere
changes the
sa-
question.
I don't know how that question is done.
That
I
changes
don't-
the question then.
I don't know how that question is formatted, but I looked at it that way.
Because I already think Palawan is up there, at least in North America.
I feel like he's taking
Bro,
too
he
many
has-
breaks. I know he had some personal issues.
Yeah,
Totally respect that, but
yeah.
feel like he's not there yet because of
No,
the
I know what you mean.
inconsistency.
Yeah.
But he has a lot of potential. I mean,
Yeah.
Sift,
yeah.
He's
Rabta.
very good. Very
He has
good.
a few
Kalamal, bro. All the
EPs,
old bangers,
albums.
bro. Yeah.
Come on, this guy is gonna be big.
Yeah. Koda, Kalamal, were all bangers too.
I mean, Shub, Teji Pannu, these guys are already going to be big. We already saw it.
yeah, we already know.
We already
that's true.
saw some tracks that went global hits. You know.
Yeah.
So
Inderpal Moga, shout out, bro. I think that
he's
guy
gonna
has
be big
potential,
too.
man.
These guys, him and Chani are basically like
Chunni's amazing,
they're not taking
bro.
no breaks, bro. They're not. They're
Yeah.
bringing out music every other week.
Not every
Uh,
other week.
well,
Well,
I mean,
yeah, like
yeah.
every
Almost,
month. Every
almost.
month.
You know?
Every no every other week, at least 2 per month.
Yeah, 1, 2 per month.
So I feel like these guys are not taking any breaks. I feel like they put in the hard work. ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ ਚੰਨੀ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਇੰਦਰ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ Maddie Verma, all these guys, like all that entire crew. I feel like there's a lot of artists coming up, right? But if we had to choose two, obviously Sanu Teji, Navan, Shobo, Hoida, because basically they're already going mainstream. So you have to rely on those guys, right?
Yeah, like a lot of those guys, like even Navan Sandhu, like he has so many bangers already.
Yeah.
Alright, yo, let's end it off. Song of the week.
Oh, let's
Arsh,
go.
Arsh, go first.
I'll let you guys go first because I have to think about it, bro.
Alright, DJ. Yo,
Sure.
DJ.
Karan, is that you, bro? I'm gonna go with Karan Aujla. I'm gonna pick Gangsta song of the week.
Yeah.
Featuring YG.
Yeah, Gangsta was sick.
You would go with Gangster too?
Gangsta's sick. I'll go with 2. Just because I feel like Everybody Hurts needs to have some light shed on that track. A very meaningful track, bro. Everyone's been talking about it, mental health issue, but like the way he worded it, the way he composed it, I thought it was like a masterpiece, to be honest. They meaningful gaane inne aunde nahi jehde chalde a. So shout out for Sidhu for that track.
Facts. No, Sidhu's EP
Yeah.
was crazy, bro.
Sidhu, I know we said a couple things here, but Sidhu's EP basically for me has grown on top of me. Jinnai jada sunida wa unnai, like it grows on you.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I really do enjoy that EP right now. But minnu je choice hoga song of the week, I'd have to go with Unreachable.
That was a good track too.
Unreachable off Way Ahead.
Yeah. I have
No.
to go with Karan Aujla with
I
Unreachable.
mean, it could be a million unreachable. I don't know.
Bro, this song of the week, don't remember that, bro.
Yeah, no. It was a banger.
Alright, guys. So there you go. Songs of the week. They mostly ਆਪਾਂ ਥੋੜੇ topic cover ਕੀਤੇ ਆ ਇਸ ਹਫਤੇ ਦੇ. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਇੱਕ ਨਵਾਂ concept ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ questions ਅਸੀਂ answer ਕੀਤੇ ਆ. Instagram ਤੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੁੱਛੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ video podcast ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ answer ਕੀਤੇ ਆ. So we're going to keep on doing that. We're going to keep on adding new segments. And of course, interviews are coming on the podcast. So just stay tuned. It's not going to take that long. Yeah, man, like honestly, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸ ਦਿਓ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕੀ ਆ. ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਅਲੱਗ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ. Everybody has different opinions. You know, music is subjective. If we're talking about Punjabi music. Baki, if you guys have any final thoughts. I mean, we had pretty much a great episode today. BrownFellas, take over.
Hopefully.
Take over.
Hopefully,
bro.
Comment section ਦੱਸ ਦਿਓ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਗਰੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਐਗਰੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਤੇ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ. It's going to help us out a lot because, you know, BrownFellas podcast is going to be a weekly thing. All right. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. And as usual, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਆਪਣਾ DJ Dhillon. We got Arsh Dhillon right here in the building. We got Shubeg,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Geet Nation crew. Tiga. So, BrownFellas podcast only available on the Geet Nation channel. We're going to get some clips as well. We'll see you guys on episode number 3. Tiga. We out. All right.
Yeah.